That's f***ing awesome. What's up, folks? This is WhyNotHoss. Just wanted to give you an update from my last video when I said I had COVID, and I've been battling it for about 12 days at that point. It's been over a week now since I've had any symptoms, so I am feeling much better. Although I have to say there are some after effects, some lingering aspects of having COVID. One of which for me is particularly difficult and noticeable is the fact that I have kind of a fogginess in my head. So what I mean by that is I know I'm just not as sharp as I was before, and every day it gets much better. But I definitely feel like there's a difference there. So giving you an update on kind of the tail end of what it's like to have COVID. The first, like I said before in the last video, and if you didn't see that video, you can check it out up here. The last video I talked about how it was pretty rough for the first 4 or 5 days, and then the subsequent 5-6 days after that got better in some ways, but worse in others. Since then, I haven't had any other lung problems whatsoever. So towards the kind of second half of my illness, I actually did experience some pain when I was taking a deep breath or breathing quite a bit. Even going up and down stairs, I found myself winded a lot more than I ever, well, the fact that I'm winded at all going upstairs was a new thing. So that was new. And then also the energy aspect has been coming back little by little. Not quite exactly where it was when, normal Hoss before I had COVID, but I am gaining most of my energy back. So now you're seeing a much more normal Hoss. Granted, as, again, an extrovert, I am not as energized because I don't have my boys hanging out. You know, I don't see a lot of people or anybody pretty much other than my family because I've been trying to stay in and making sure that, one, obviously I rested while I had COVID, but two, the responsible thing, which is to make sure that I didn't go out there and infect anybody else. So I think I've been out twice since I've had no symptoms for over a week now, but I've still only been out twice just to pick up food both times. And then today was the third time where I went to see my doctor, and I got the all clear. Everything's good. They're not worried about me whatsoever. I'm not infectious at this point at all. It's funny because a lot of the information is contrasting with each other. So it conflicts from what the government is saying. Even within the government, the FDA might say one thing, or it's like, 2 or 3 days and after, you have no symptoms, you're fine and you won't be transmitting the virus. Or other things that I read that are saying about, 7, 8 days or 5 days or 10 days even. So the whole gamut runs from 2 days to 10 days. So who really knows? But I didn't believe it was worth exposing anybody else. But I did get a chance to stay home and rest and get everything delivered to me. So I've been fortunate in that aspect. And I didn't get to the point where I needed to go to the hospital. So again, very grateful for my experience and the fact that I'm still here. But also it's been interesting and kind of shitty, of course. I think that's just part of it. It's adjusting to life as we know it now. And yeah, I don't want to stay in, especially again as an extrovert. I don't get any energy from staying in and not seeing other people. That's vital to me. However, I've been FaceTiming a lot of my friends. While not the same thing, it does help. Of course, I don't want to spread the virus any more than it is. So I think the city of Atlanta, or maybe even the state, may be instituting a rule of mandatory masks. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm excited that I'll be able to see a few folks sometime soon and hoping that maybe I can get back to doing some more videos with Harry and Steve, of course, and also getting our FlexCast back. So if you guys haven't seen that yet and you're watching this video, thank you for making it this far. But we do have a number of FlexCast episodes that are already up on YouTube and on Spotify. So if you haven't seen them, check them out here. The FlexCast is Harrison Neville, Steve the Gamer, and me. While we've been taking a hiatus during the COVID period where we knew that I had it and then it was possible that others had it too, we should be getting back to normal sometime pretty soon, maybe the next couple of days. So hoping for that and excited for that, and perhaps you guys are too. I've been getting a lot of messages asking when the next FlexCast episode is, so that's coming up hopefully soon. But what I will be doing is getting back to some of my vlogs, and I've got some great content. However, they're pretty backed up since maybe late April. So I've got some late April stuff, and I'm going to bring it up to hopefully bring it up to speed faster. But you'll be seeing more of me. I didn't go anywhere. It takes more than COVID. I'm just happy and fortunate that I came through it okay, and I'm feeling better every day. So I also talked about the fact that there are some lingering after effects, and that I've been told that might last 6 to 8 weeks afterwards, where I'm still not at 100% energy level. I sleep a little more than normal, and for me that's weird, because obviously during COVID it was different, but before that I really only slept like maybe 4 hours a night, 3 to 4 hours, and I'd be good. 5 hours would be a lot, but during COVID, I was sleeping like 8, 9 hours, and for me, that's just a ton. And then taking naps also throughout the day. So that's very different, and I still haven't gotten quite back to my normal schedule when it comes to sleeping, and I'm not quite at my 100% energy level. And again, I'm not as sharp. I can definitely tell from a brain power standpoint, I'm not 100%, but I'm told that it comes back slowly, but I am overall physically much more healthy. That's a good thing, and I'm excited to share it with you. So appreciate everyone's sentiments. Thank you again for everyone who reached out and all the well wishes. I do appreciate that very much. It's very kind, and it was also nice to see, while you're sitting there in bed, nice to see a lot of folks just saying, hey, we're rooting for you, praying for you, or hoping that you come out healthy. So I appreciate that from everybody. Thank you so much, sincerely, and I hope to bring you more content now that I'm getting back up to speed. So thanks for tuning in. See you next time.